You know the state of COD is cooked when people start reminiscing about Modern Warfare 2019. Like, I'm literally seeing people miss this era and people miss this COD. But I remember when it came out, everyone absolutely hated it. And I guess the nostalgia might be more so for Warzone, which makes sense because that game absolutely boomed during COVID. And like with Warzone and Call of Duty in general's dying numbers, I guess it makes sense for them to bring out the map like Verdansk. You know, it brings out a lot of nostalgia, a lot of memories. Like, a lot of people built their first gaming memories here, being introduced to gaming during the COVID lockdown. Like, it was a different time. But with Verdansk coming out, it really makes me step back and think about what this really is for Activision, and a reminder of how they treat the community. Like, let me remind you that Warzone 1 didn't just disappear. It was a game that Activision intentionally killed just so you would buy into the second iteration of Warzone. And the worst part about that, man, everything you earned or bought back then, like with real money, I'm talking your skins, your blueprints, or even just the time you put in the game to grind, it's completely gone now. Like, literally none of it carried over, none of it was respected. And now that they're bringing back Verdansk, you're looking at playing the same game all over again, paying the same amount for skins or the same characters in the same map, just under a new store setting. Because the Warzone 1 store is closed, the Warzone 2 store is closed, and now we're in the new era of Warzone. And it sucks, man. It feels like it's just a way for us to keep spending on them. And I know this happened in the past with all Call of Duties. Like, we're technically buying the same game every year, but this is different, man. The fact that they're bringing it back, like the same thing that they shut down, and it's not a crazy amount of time ago, only like 7 years ago or something. Like, the fact that they're bringing out the same thing they shut down for you to rebuy or re-earn the skins that you've already earned. It's kind of crazy, especially when you compare it to a game like Fortnite. I think a very fair comparison for a game. Like, they bring back the old maps every now and then for free, the old mechanics, and the best part is they don't reset your account or make you rebuy content you already own. Like, it's crazy, through all the graphical changes, I've still got the same skin that I earned in Season 2. Like, you log in and your locker that's been there for damn near a decade is still there. Everything you earned or paid for is still yours. Simple and fair. And man, the part that's really kind of scammy is that Warzone 1 didn't like die or fail naturally. It didn't lose a crazy amount of player base because the game was dead or bad. It got shut down in purpose and with intention, and that intention was a reason to launch Warzone 2 and force players to pretty much start over, because they weren't interested in evolving that game. They were interested in resetting the cash flow and resetting your purchases pretty much. Like, really, when you look back, Warzone 1 was still pulling very strong numbers. It still had a dedicated player base, and sure, it had natural problems like hackers or broken metas or even server issues. The foundation was so solid, and it's technically the foundation of what Warzone is today. They've just renamed it a bunch of times to make it feel even newer and fresher than it really is. Like, technically the people back then didn't want a whole new Warzone. They just wanted Warzone 1 to be cleaned up and supported, but it really feels like Activision buried it instead. And now they're literally pulling the pieces out of the grave to sell you it again like it's brand new. And that's the crazy part too. It's like the fact people are looking at Modern Warfare 2019 as like a golden era of COD is crazy, because when it dropped, people did not love it. People hated the maps like Piccadilly or whatever that underground like bunker one was. It really encouraged camping, and the door mechanics slowed down the whole pacing. And this was the first time I kind of realized skill-based matchmaking was absolutely crazy and not worth my time. But now, man, people miss it, because no matter what problems that game had, it really felt like a true game, like a true iteration of COD. In a way, it had its own soul, and it felt kind of polished, to be fair. It was just not the COD we were used to. But I don't know, that's just the state of COD right now. Like, Activision isn't stupid, they know what they're doing, they know nostalgia is super powerful, and they know people miss Verdansk, and when the game actually felt fun, but now they're actually banking on it. I remember seeing a thing, I'm not sure how long and I'm not sure how legitimate, but it was something along the lines of like, Activision know that this needs to be a successful Warzone drop, or the company will fail, and it will kind of ditch Warzone a little bit, which I guess for me, I'm not necessarily happy about, but the fact that multiplayer would get more time and money is pretty cool. But I definitely don't want Warzone to die, not at all. And they're also hoping that the people that used to play Verdansk has got grown up money, and now when they open their wallets, they're like, damn, I always wanted this when I was younger, so now I'm gonna buy it. Like, there's no real innovation, no respect for the players who built the game up to what it was, just reskinning the past and selling it like it's something new. And I know it's not crazy for Call of Duty to do, but this is their free play model. This is not their game where that you have to pay $90 each year. Like, it should just be one long game that has evolved. Like, it really doesn't feel sustainable or smart, and honestly, it's kind of insulting to anyone who put real time, money, or passion into Warzone 1. Like, you really gotta wonder how many times they're gonna sell us the same thing before we stop buying it. Like, even I'm guilty of jumping in, trying to play a few games, landing in my OG spot on the hospital on the top roof. But I don't know, man, I only played a couple games and I was just like, okay, I've had my little nostalgia hit, but I'm not really trying to play this. And I wonder if people will be the same as me. Like, they're hiding it under the cover of a celebration that Verdansk is back, but it really feels like a cash grab. And it's just another reminder that Call of Duty isn't being made for players anymore. It's being made for the shareholders. And at this point, they're just milking players. Like, you can still love the game, you can still love the memories, you can still have fun, but just see what's really going on here and just know it for what it is before you spend $30 on a new bundle. Because if we keep acting like this is okay, it's just going to keep getting worse. Like, even I'm super guilty of this because I know the Black Ops 2 remake sort of thing is going to come out next year. Well, it's going to come out this year, and it sucks, but I will buy into it because I love that game, and I feel like that's what a lot of people are doing with Verdansk. So I guess that's why I can kind of see it for what it is. But even this year, when the Black Ops 2 remake sort of thing comes out, they haven't completely deleted the first Black Ops 2. Like, Black Ops 2, I still play to this day. I still have all the skins and the map packs that I've ever bought, and the same just can't be said for Verdansk and Warzone. Like, yeah, I would like to pay into a new iteration of Black Ops 2 because I love that game so much, not because I don't have it anymore. Like, it's really sad. I feel kind of sad for the Warzone players, man. They're getting treated like this. I know it's not that deep. It's just kind of funny. They really just see you for money, man. Even with their skill-based matchmaking, it's set up like an algorithm. It's not necessarily so everything's fair. But yeah, man, I love tapping in on COD news, so let me know if you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video. Consider subscribing if you want. And as always, all my links are down below. That being my Instagrams, my streaming platform, my clothing brand that just dropped new hoodies. There's only a couple left and these are super sick, so don't miss out. But yeah, man, that's it from me. It's been Once Faded. Peace.